Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Pranams to the lotus feet of Srinivasa. Pranams to you all Bhagavadutthottamas. In these interesting series, episodes of Thirumala Mahathmyam, till last episode we all enjoyed the celestial wedding of Thirumala Srinivasa, Padmavati Ammavaru. In this episode we shall get into the stories of some remarkable personalities connected with the Lord of Thirumala, Sri Bhavaji.
ताडीशुते विहगराज मृगादिराज नागादिराज गजराज हयादिराज स्वस्वाधिकार महिमादिकमर्दयन्ते श्रीवेङ्कटाचलपते तव सुप्रभातम्.
Hey Prabhu, Hari, Govinda, Bhalaji, Narayana. The heads of all the species say, heads of all the birds, the flying creatures, the Lord Garuda, the head of all the animals, the lion king, the king of all the animals, heads of all the reptiles, the snake, the kings of all, Adishesha, the one who is with 1,000 heads, the head of all the elephants, the Devaloka elephant Airavata, the leader of all the horses, Uchastravas, all of them powerful species in their own area of operations, are all ready for the procession, for taking the Lord Venkateshwara, the Malayappa Swami Srinivasa Murti, along the roads of the streets of Thirumala. O Hari, Narayana, they all place their heads to your lotus feet to say Thava Shuprabhadam to you. We all stand by them, O Venkateshwara, to say the same Thava Shuprabhadam and wait for you to get up and shower your flooding blessings on us. Govinda, Govinda. In this week's episode, first let us talk about Thalapakam Annamacharya. A poet by birth, Annamayya fondly called, has composed at least 32,000 songs on Sri Venkateshwara Swami Varu in Telugu. All these songs are composed with the Srinkara Rasha between the Lord Tirchanur Thayar Alarmel Bankan Goddess Mahalakshmi, infusing the philosophical touches and meanings into it. He is believed to be the incarnation of Nandaka, the sword of Lord Venkateshwara. He took initiation into Sri Vaishnavism under the Ramanuja Sampradaya. Out of all 32,000 Sankirtanas, only 12,000 are available today. All his compositions were forgotten for over 3 centuries. They were later found engraved on copper plates, hidden for centuries inside the Srinivasa Venkateshwara temple at Thirumala. TTD, the Thirumala Devasthanam, appointed Mangalampalli Balamulli Krishna to bring out all the compositions of Annamayya, the available compositions, and through the Bhalaji Pancharatna Mala sung by M.S. Subbulakshmi, these compositions reached the nook and corner of the country, thus popularizing them. The next personality is Sir Thomas Munro of the British rule in Madras Presidency of that time. Though we got 2 versions of his story, I found out one version fit enough to say about him. He was the governor of Madras Presidency when India was under the rule of British. This Sir Munro started suffering from severe stomachache one day, and no form of medical cures could do justice to his stomachache. His pain worsened with passing days. One of his secretaries, who was a Hindu, suggested Sir Munro a remedy. The governor should pray from the inner heart to the lotus feet of Thirumala Venkatesha, and thereby his stomachache will cure immediately. The Sir Munro believed him and did the same. The miracle happened now. The pain started subsiding immediately, and it disappeared suddenly. Sir Munro rushed to the Thirumala hills, and he presented with a personal donation of land and endowments to create a permanent prasadam offering of Pongal to his Lord Venkateshwara from that day on. That endowment is carried out till date, known as the Munro Gangalam, wherein Gangalam is the big copper vessel that carries the prasadam in it. Their descendants still are connected with Thirumala Venkateshwara Swami to gain his holy blessings. The last saint here to mention is Hathiraam Bhavaji. Born in Ayodhya, Uttar Pradesh, he later falls in love with Thirumala Bhalaji, constructs an ashram around the temple and stays there till he is lost. It is said he only started to call the Lord Bhalaji as Lord Bhalaji. Story connected with him. An ardent, sincere, earnest devotee of Lord, he breathed none other than Lord Venkateshwara himself. Praising his sincerity, his bhakti, the Lord daily visited his ashram, playing dice with him. Even today, when you are entering the Mahadwara, the main entrance of Tirupati, Thirumala, Venkateshwara, if you lift your eyes and see your left hand side, you see a picture of Hathiraam Bhavaji playing dice with the Lord himself. One day both of them, the Lord and Hathiraamji, were highly engrossed in playing when the Lord found it is too late for his daily course. So he rushed to the temple to attend. While doing so, his necklace fell down and he left it over there. The priest opened the temple the day after to find a valuable jewel missing from the Lord Venkateshwara. Immediately they found out the missing jewel in Hathiraamji mud and paraded him before the king of that time. The king ordered him to eat 1,000 sugar canes within a night or die in the morning and ordered him to be shut in with the sugar canes. Hathiraamji just did nothing, thought of his Lord Venkateshwara and started sleeping. In the midnight, the doors broke open and a white elephant started chewing all the sugar cane to the ground. Next morning, no cane was left. Everyone was astonished and realized his special status, and from that day on, Hathiraamji started administering the affairs of Thirumala temple. Hathi means elephant, and since an ardent devotee of Ram, he is thereafter called Hathiraam. All the three persons to be cherished and remembered when we think of Thirumala.
Padmalankrita pani pallavayukam padmasanasram shriyam vatsalyadi gunojvalam bhagavatim Vande Jaganmataram.
Srimate Nihamanta Mahadeshigaya Namaha.